part 2 of the assignment, now the Pelican and the logo, I want to add some text. The first thing I want to do is to select my circle, Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Okay, I want to put it. Okay, and I'm going to hold the Shift key so I can keep the same proportions. And I want to enlarge my circle. I want to make sure I'm right in the middle there. Okay, and I may need to make this a little bit bigger because what I'm wanting to do is to add some text on here. All right, and now I'm going to go to my type on a path, and I'm just going to wait till I see where it says path there, and I can start to type. Okay, this is going to be the Perky Pelican. So once I have my text on there, I can highlight it, and obviously the very first thing I want to do is probably change the color of it, make it a little bit easier to see, and work with my stroke and sizing. Okay, I've got my text on there, but as you can see, my T is a little bit too close. So when I click on here, I can adjust my ending points and beginning points, and it's a little bit hard to see. So we don't want to do that, so we can go over here to our path and edit that. With the direct selection tool, right here I can adjust the rotation of the path. Hold on, I may need to go in and actually lock that. There we go. Okay, so I can use this right here to rotate the text. Now if I go back over here to my type on a path, I can double click and I can get some options. I can choose a different effect. I can do a flip, and I can also decide if I want to align it to the baseline, to the ascender, or the descender. See, so that's flipping. That's with the rainbow. I could do a 3D ribbon. So you have a lot of different options available to you. And again, you can get to those by double clicking right there where you have your type on a path options. The problem now is I've got Surf City down here, but maybe I don't want it to be backwards or upside down. So again, so right here, you can see that this is on the baseline and Surf City is on the baseline. So now I'm over here and I'm working with my rotating. So if you see here, now it's kind of even with the top, but now I can kind of click and drag in. And now you can see that it is inside. So there's kind of a very fine line for how you can kind of jump inside of it to outside. So now if this is on the outside of the path, then this is not going to work right because it's on the inside of the path. So one of my options now is when I double click on my type on the path tool, I can change this from baseline to center. And then my type up there, I can do the same thing. I can change it to the center. And then I can go and resize it if they are both aligned to the center. And here's my final copy of the Perky Pelican in Surf City. So I've created my logo and my client should be very pleased with this design. Now speaking of my client, I may want to give them a couple other options. So remember, I can go to Window, Artboards, and I can duplicate this a couple ways and then go and present my client with some options. So now I can give my client a couple different options. Same Pelican. Oops, sorry, I forgot. Somehow His water got moved there. So this last one does not have a dash stroke. I've got 3 different fonts. I've got 3 different colors, and I have 3 different alignment options. So now I can give my client some options to choose from, and with the iterative design, keep working this until my client is satisfied.